Hi everyone, this is Yvonne from the HCG. I'm on day 5. So day 1, 2, 3, 4. Day 4. So yesterday I dropped down 5, and today I dropped down 1. And I did eat at Old Country Buffet, which I did find some healthy eating there. I also feel like I want to lower my calorie intake at the 6 o'clock dinner time. But how I kept eating healthy at Old Country Buffet was they had cooked cabbage in chicken broth. So I filled my plate up with all that cabbage. Then I went to the salsa nacho table and I loaded up on pico de gallo on top of that. And then they had baked fish, white fish, which I couldn't quite tell whether or not if it had butter, but it looked a little buttery or oily. So, sorry, my allergies are bothering me. But, so I thought that, there's a little higher intake on that as well. And I did add some black olives and snipped a little bit from my daughter's plate with some sour cream, and I enjoyed my meal there, and I was pretty satisfied. And then I also had some of their applesauce with their non-fat, no sugar added yogurt, frozen yogurt, and I topped that with hot water, just to keep my level of my digestion a little hotter than colder. So I think that's why I only had a 1 pound yesterday. And so today I haven't been quite good on reducing whether or not it's on a typical eating plan of eating at 1 and 6. And so today I actually went to the grocery store after church and ate sprouted grain chips, and that was my lunch. and then we went home and got busy, and I just made my dinner at 7 o'clock, and which it's an omelet, which I just uploaded the video if you want to see what I made. But so I also enjoyed an energy drink from Blue Sky. It's stevia energizer, 0 calorie. If you look on it, it's Blue Sky, and it's zero. It's sweetened by stevia. So if you enjoy that, let me know if you need help finding it. I found it at Whole Foods, but I just found out that Friend Meyer is starting to carry it here in Washington. So, but they didn't have the stevia sweetened energy drink. It has caffeine in it and ginseng. So if those are things you typically like to use to energize yourself, again, it's Blue Sky. Anyway, so my goal today to talk about is that I'm also doing this with my husband, and sometimes it's a little troubling when I see him eat things that we absolutely cannot have. And yesterday he had 2 slices of chocolate cake at a birthday party, and it was really difficult for me to be there because I was like, what are you doing? Trying to get out of that zigzag pattern, and he continued to eat the cake. So today he gained 3 pounds. And at church he was drinking coffee and I don't know if it had milk in it or not, but just didn't seem like he was really trying to stay on track today. But he tends to typically have 1 or 2 meals that are clean and then indulge other times. So his results speak for himself. He started at 190 this round and currently is 186. He dropped down to 182, but he's kind of been eating unhealthy. But anyway, back to me. Today I did indulge on a couple things, which was the sprouted grain chips for a meal. But because it was sprouted grain. It had a lot of omega-3s, and that it was really healthy. And then after reading the ingredients, I didn't realize there were still grounded corn or something like that. And I was like, oh great, I had corn. So that didn't make it that much healthy. But it was 130 calories for like 13 chips. And it's like better eating chips. I can show you another time. So I hope you guys are all doing well on your program and you're having success. I'm glad that today I'm able to report that my BMI has been reduced by 1%. So I'm celebrating that, and it was 65 when I started 2 days ago, and it's now 64. So I'm pretty happy about that. And so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. You have a wonderful day, and message me at Fabulous Mamas. Thanks.